Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am back with my very first sale video for 2016. I'm anxious to get back into it. I hope everyone had a very safe and happy New Year last night, and I wish everybody a happy New Year for this coming year. I have a lot to get through, so I am going to go fairly quickly. Starting with Lot A, these first two lots are variety packs. I have so much ready to go right now that this one is a variety pack of all appliques. And I'm going to come in a little bit and just show you quickly what all is in this variety pack. You will get one of these, one of this, pretty large one there, one of this, that one's really catching the light, one of this one of this one of this one, one of this one. That one has iridescent sequins and lots of them. This one also has iridescent sequins. You can see the catch the light. Some cut work. That one's very pretty. Another cut or alisal. This is one of the ones that was very heavily beaded. Sequins all around this flower. Gorgeous. Here is another rather large cut work. It's a cream. Very pretty. Fairly heavily beaded. One of these. One of this. And that's got lots of beads and sequins on it. One of this. Another cut work. Very nicely beaded. And this large piece right here that can be cut up further. You can see how big that is. So that is Lot A. There's a nice variety in there. There's some alisals, some cut work, and some embroidered appliques. There are 17 different appliques. Nice pile there. And I am asking $15 for this variety pack, and I have 8 sets available. I can probably put together more than 8, but and I'll let you know if you would get one of those, because you might get not one of one and 2 of another one. But I can put together at least 8 just like this one. So that is A. Lot B is trim. I'm going to come out a little bit. This is a variety pack as well. In Lot B, you will get a length of this heavily beaded heavily beaded trim. You can see this has yeah, these are iridescent sequins, lots of beads. Actually, I'm going to come in a little bit this way. So you'll get a piece of that one. You will get a length of this cut work. This is a cream, nicely beaded and sequined. We'll have 4 individual pieces there. That is included. You'll get a length of this. This one is coming uncut because, and I'm going to be selling some of this later on as well, there's the alisal going along the bottom, and then there's this other embroidered at the top, medallion at the top. And you can choose to keep them together, or you can carefully take them apart. They will come apart. So there's a length of that, just as you see it. There is a length of this beautiful embroidered scallop trim. There are no beads and sequins on this, but it's still very pretty embroidery work. You'll get a length of that. You will get a length of this gorgeous Alisal trim. I'm just going to come in real quick on this one. It has different styles of background behind it. This one has a pattern. Very pretty. And it's about, I'd say about 5 inches deep. So you'll get a length of that. Here is another gorgeous Alisal trim. This one is a cream, has large pearls, has some large pearls, nicely beaded, and a scallop bottom. So you'll get a length of this. The lengths are what you're seeing here, so you'll get like two peaks of that. You will get a piece of this trim. I have you'll get roughly a yard. It might be just shy, it might be a little over. I have a bunch of different lengths of this type of trim. So this one here is I'd say about a yard. So you'll get a long piece of that. And you'll also get a piece of this very shabby chic looking trim. This one will come to you on the satin because you will need to decide. I've tried taking this apart, and when I was trying it, I was losing some of these pearls along the top. You'll be able to keep all the rest of the pearls along the bottom, but some of these it's very, it's just on a very big tool, so it's very hard to get it off. You might be able to do it, but I was having trouble. But this is very shabby chic. It's got this shabby fringe bottom, so you'll get a length of that with like 3 peaks of it. So that is lot B, a lot of trims. It's a set of 9 different trims, and I am asking $17 for this large set of trims. And I have, I can put together, I think, 5 lots of that. So that's B. Oh, wait a minute. One got separated. Here's all. This is also in lot B. Very pretty little scalloped. It'll be a yard of this that got separated. Let me show you the detail. Very pretty scallop with the little beads there and the sequins going along the edge. That's also in lot B, the variety pack. Okay. Lot C, we are moving on to one of the dresses that was in my preview that I had a while back. These next few pieces are from that dress. This is a sleeve panel, and this is spectacular. It is 27 inches by 14 inches at the widest point. And it is just spectacular. Very heavily beaded. Has this medallion at the bottom. And you'll see some more of this dress coming up in the next couple of lots. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go in to show you the detail. These flowers, these are all bugle beads coming down along the edge. These flowers are just spectacular. Look at that. Look how they are iridescent short bugle beads, and you've got the longer bugle beads up through here. It is just spectacular. And this was from the sleeve. And this is on tulle, so you will probably be able to cut this up. You're going to have to be very, very careful and probably back it with something to keep the stitches that hold the beads on. But look at that. And you also get these buttons. This is the cuff down at the bottom of the cuff. So that is a sleeve panel, heavily, heavily beaded. I have 2 of these, and I am asking $7 per panel. Absolutely gorgeous. This dress was just stunning. That was C, sleeve panels. D is a medallion off of, can't remember, I think this is from the bodice, part of the bodice. The same thing that you just saw. These are 10 inches by 8 inches. Those same heavily beaded flowers on there. And it's backed on tulle. This is lot D. I have 2 of these, and I'm asking $4.50 for each one of these. Okay, lot E is ginormous. I'm not going to be able to, there's no way I'm going to get even most of this in the shot. I am going to, this is a panel off the skirt, that same dress with the same gorgeous beadwork. I'm going to pause the video and put a photo of the entire piece right here. So that was it laid out. It measures 52 inches, 52 inches long by 22 inches wide. You can get a lot out of this. There's actually 2 of these. There's 1, 2, 3 of those medallions that I just showed you with some extra pieces coming off of them on this. This is coming to you just the way it is. On the satin still, so you can decide how you want to cut it up. It's got this pretty heavily beaded medallion here. Let me go in just a little bit. This heavily beaded medallion there. You've got the appliques all along the edge of it. You have another one of those big medallions here with the heavily beaded flowers. You've got some more medallions on the side. Got another one of those medallions. You've got appliques all around it, and it comes up to another one of those gorgeous medallions there. And I just lost my sheet. Hold on. This is lot E, and I am asking $16 for this because there's a lot you can do with this. There's a lot in here that you can work with. And I have 2 of these large panels, and that is E, $16. Okay, lot F is from the same dress, and it is from the bodice of the dress. Am I all the way out? Yes, I am. I can't show this whole thing either. It is 24 inches, so it's 2 feet long by 16 inches at its widest point. You have, I'm just going to pan down it, and then I'll go in a little bit closer on this. This is the bodice, so the stitching goes all the way through the satin, so you will have to enclose those stitches if you want to try to cut it up further. But it is gorgeous. This dress was just so beautiful, so beautiful. And there's the bottom part. This part is just on tulle, so you will be able to do something with that. and it's the same as the other ones. You've got the heavily beaded flowers down here. Comes up, you have this gorgeous thing going on up here, and this heavily beaded along the collar of the bodice. So this is lot F. I only have one, obviously, since it's from the bottom, and I'm asking $12 for this. Absolutely stunning. Now, I'm switching to a different dress here. This lot here may already be sold. I'm just waiting on an answer from a client. This is lot G, and it is heavily, heavily, heavily beaded trim. I only have one length of it like this, and it is 32 inches long by about 1.5 inches wide. And let me show you the gorgeousness here. It is stunning, heavily, heavily beaded on both sides, and then sequins along the middle. Gorgeous. This was this piece was around the bottom of the bodice, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. This is lot G, and I'm asking $8 for this length. I'm waiting on, like as I said, I'm waiting on an answer from someone. So if you are interested in, still email me, and I will let you know whether it is available. Lot H are sleeve panels from that same dress. I am selling it just like this on the satin. It does come with these bead swirls. I wasn't sure what to do with those, so I left them on. You'll probably need to remove those and just use the beads somewhere else. But it does have at the bottom that same trim that you saw I just showed you. A small length of it along the bottom. And you've got your buttons along the side. And this big medallion here. It's the size bigger than my hand. So that is lot H. It'll come to you on the satin just like this, so you can still use the beads. I am asking $4.50 for this, and I have two of them. These are from the sleeve. So that is H, $4.50. Lot I is the actual bodice, most of the bodice from that dress. It is, the sleeves have been removed because obviously I've sold the sleeve separately, but you still have that gorgeous beading along the top part. I do have to tell you that there are some sections where there's some beads missing right here. I think that was the only area. You can see that heavily beaded trim all along the edge. I believe that was the only section, and it goes around to the back as well. I'll flip it over. So you've got this whole bodice. Has some nice appliques down on here. As with most bodices, I'm not sure if you'll be able to get this off easily. You may need to enclose the stitches somehow so that you can cut it up, but it still has some very pretty elements to it. Flip it over, and that beaded trim goes all the way down the back as well. And I believe you will be able to, if it comes off like it did at the bottom, I believe you'll be able to get the beaded trim off. So this is lot I, and I am asking $11 for this bodice. And this has a lot of beads on it, so it's fairly heavy. I'm pretty sure if you purchase this, it will be more than the 13 ounces, so it will probably need to go priority mail rather than first class. One last bodice, Lot J. This is a, I would say this is more of an off-white. It has short sleeves, and the sleeves, I'm trying to get in here. The sleeves have like a medallion with tulle in the middle going all the way around it. So you've got stuff to work with there. It's all the way around the sleeve. There's pretty scalloped trim along the edge of the front. Lots of appliques with beads and sequins going down the front to the point. And go in a little bit so you can see some of the detail. This is the very bottom of it. Lots of beads and sequins. Very shiny. You've got these this flower in the center and this flowered trim going along the edge. Let me flip it over so you can see the back. That trim goes all the way down the back as well. You've got, it's a zipper closure, and you have buttons, the satin covered buttons going all the way down. And then some more pretty appliques. Not as many on the back as usual, but some more on the back as well. So that is Lot J, my second bodice, and I am asking $8 for this. And that's all I have for today. I do have lots more. I may do another video midweek. If not, I'll definitely do another one next weekend. As always, if you're interested in anything you saw in this video, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. I prefer that you send me an email rather than comment through YouTube. It's just easier, much easier for me to respond to you right away and to keep track of the order that the orders come in. I do ship international. The prices you've seen were for the items themselves. They don't include shipping, so I'll need to calculate shipping and send you an invoice through PayPal. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I also want to remind you of my challenge that's going on right now. The previous video to this one describes the challenge and the giveaway of prizes, so I hope everyone will participate, and I look forward to seeing what everybody does. That's it for now, and bye, and you have a wonderful 2016. I'll be seeing you again shortly with another video. Bye.